Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to get the Galaxy skin for free in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, these steps are so easy, but you have to be careful of what exactly you're doing, because to do this you have to go into a retail store and play on Fortnite. Now, there are several risks involved with this. Obviously, someone could hack your account if you don't sign out. You've got your Samsung account as well you need to sign out of. So I'm going to be going over all this in a moment. But how I got the Galaxy skin is I actually went into EE in the UK and tried out the actual Fortnite on the Samsung phone because I wanted to see how it run, and then eventually after playing 3 games I actually got the skin. It took about 28 hours to come through. It took like a day and a bit, but eventually the skin did come through. I played it on the phone. I was like, oh, fair enough. And then someone in my family did go ahead and purchase the phone, but that hasn't arrived yet, but that doesn't really matter. So let's get into this and show you guys how I got it through the retail store. So if you're wondering, the first thing you need to do is actually create a Samsung account, because you're going to need a Samsung account when you go into the store to sign into to be able to download apps and log in and stuff like that. So make sure you do that. The link for that is down in the description. That is the first stage. Once you've got a Samsung account, you simply can use that to log in, and you'll need that to basically download apps and stuff. It works really well. It worked really well for me. It just allowed me to download an app, and I never had a Samsung account before, so it's my first ever one, and I signed out afterwards. I'll show you guys that in a moment. Once you've done that, you simply search for Fortnite Battle Royale on either the game store or by searching it on the web. Now, I personally went on the web on their website and downloaded it through that, but the Galaxy launcher itself is the recommended way for this. I just couldn't find it in there. There seemed to be just loads of free apps, and Fortnite just didn't seem to be there, and there wasn't a search option, so I was a little bit confused what to do. Well, I couldn't find the search option. Usually I am an iPhone user, so that's probably why I couldn't find the search option. Now, once I completed that step, I was thinking, how long is this going to take, and when am I going to gain access to Fortnite on the mobile itself? So the guy in the store was a bit confused what I was exactly doing, so I just said I really wanted to try out Fortnite on the Note 9, and he was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine, go ahead, try it out, it's really up to you, feel free to do what you want on it, play it for as long as you want, as long as no one's trying to use the phone like to show demonstrations or anything like that. He said feel free to try it out and just play it. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it out, and I stood there for about 30 minutes waiting for it to download, which was kind of frustrating, but because my family was interested in the phone, it worked out pretty well, and we were just kind of looking at the phone for ages while it was downloading and going over different features and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool in that aspect. We actually had to go with the pen as well, which was pretty cool, the new pen on the Note 9, but itself, like waiting for it and that was pretty embarrassing. And if you were just doing for Fortnite itself, you would have probably felt extremely embarrassed, and to be honest, it did take a very long time to download. Now, the best technique to actually get it on the phone is either ask them to sign into the Wi-Fi, and that's what I did. They signed in the Wi-Fi for me, but you could use your hotspot or you could use the 4G in the store depending on what situation it is. So personally, I got them to download it for me, and it took absolute ages, guys, about 30 minutes, but once it had downloaded, it was sorted. You had to actually do the install and update as well. That's the time that took a while, you know, when you actually get the mobile version of Fortnite and it takes a while to do the update. That's the bit that took a little bit of time, but after waiting for ages, eventually Fortnite installed, and then the next stage was to sign into my account. So I simply went through the Epic Games version to sign in. I didn't use the Xbox one, and the reason I didn't use the Xbox one is because for some reason on like the auto crack stuff, it just wouldn't let me put the @ symbol, and then it just didn't let me sign in. It didn't do my correct password or anything like that. So I was thinking, this is a bit strange. I'm like, you know, let's just go through the Epic Games one. Now, I don't have 2-step verification on my account at the moment in time, but I do have it on now, but at the moment I did this, I didn't have it, because obviously 2-step verification is just a lot of effort to sign into your account. So I thought, you know, I'll put it on after I get the Galaxy skin. It's obviously on now, but previously I didn't have it on when I actually did this to make it easier for me. So I just typed in the password and I was straight in without actually verifying it was me. So here you are, you can see me on the phone signed in to my account. So that is absolutely awesome. We are in, ready to go. Now at this stage now, you have to actually complete 3 games to gain access to the skin, and you can't like quit the game. You have to return to lobby. So don't actually jump off the map or anything like that. I've heard that doesn't work. Sometimes it's like not work for people. So the best thing to do is simply go in the game and land at Tilted Towers. You can see here I put a marker down at Tilted Towers. I consistently landed there. I did it actually 5 times rather than 3, just to make 100% sure that it worked for me. And eventually it did work. Obviously I had to wait 28 hours for the skin to come into my account, but it was absolutely awesome waiting for it. Now the downside to it, I didn't actually see it appear in my account on the Xbox. I had to sign into another mobile device to gain access to this account, which was really strange. And to be honest, I didn't even expect to get the skin, but I knew that I couldn't open it up on my Xbox, so I had to sign into it on my old iPhone. I signed into Fortnite on that, and there it was, the Galaxy skin 28 hours later. Now, I did keep signing in, like every 4 hours or so, to check if it was there, and I thought, after 24 hours, I was thinking, I'm not going to get it, because a lot of people were getting it in 10 hours, but I actually got it eventually. 28 hours it took. It says it takes between 24 and 48 hours, and I got it about 28 hours in, so it was worth it. I was really happy about it. When I got the skin, I was just amazed, and I'm so glad to actually have this skin. It's an absolute awesome skin. Probably is the best skin in the game currently for the designs and stuff, so I really do like it. But here is how to remove your account from the mobile as in your Samsung account. So simply go into your settings here, go down to this one here, cloud and account, and remove your account there. That will remove your Samsung account, and simply to remove your Fortnite account, you simply just go onto the settings on Fortnite and click sign out. I'm 100% sure everybody out there knows how to do that. But that is how I got the Galaxy skin. It was absolutely awesome. It worked really well. I didn't expect it to happen at all, but it worked. Just demoing the phone gave me access to this skin. Now, personally, I actually wanted to test out the phone. I didn't just go in the shop just to go on Fortnite. I was testing out a bunch of features and stuff like that. So that is what I did to gain access to the Galaxy skin. It was unexpected. It happened, and I was really glad that I got it. But I didn't purposely go to try and get the Galaxy skin 100%. I wanted to try out Fortnite itself, and I thought, while I'm here, I may as well try and get the Galaxy skin, and it worked for me. So feel free to go in like a mobile store or a local Samsung store, try out Fortnite, sign into your account, make sure you got your account on there, and you'll be sorted for it. But do be very careful, guys, because leaving your account on a mobile phone and forgetting to sign out is not a good idea. Anybody could hack you. Someone could spend all your V-Bucks and stuff like that. Luckily, the shop I went into was absolutely dead. There were 5 staff members in there, and I was the only customer in there. So a lot of people were willing to help me, and they helped me download Fortnite. They helped me with a bunch of different things, and we worked out basically what to do, and I was just playing it, and the staff were just doing their daily jobs in the shop. The only distraction I actually had was my family looking at the phone as well, but other than that, it was perfectly fine, and I managed to gain access to the skin, and it worked really well. But seriously, guys, do be careful doing this. It's very risky doing these sort of steps and stuff. So if you're going to test out the phone, make sure you've got kind of like a time slot. You're with a bunch of people. You can test it out, test different features and stuff. Don't just go in there and play Fortnite, because you're most likely just going to get kicked out the store, especially if you're a young age and you go in there on your own and you're there trying to download Fortnite to play it. They're going to be very confused and most likely going to kick you out of the store, because I'm pretty sure it's quite hard to buy a mobile phone nowadays, because you have to sign a bunch of contracts and stuff. And if you're a young age and you're there trying to download Fortnite and stuff like that, they're going to be pretty confused, and they're probably not going to be too happy about it. So please be careful with that. And that, I'm not suggesting you should do this. It's just a cool way of getting the skin if you want to go and test out the phone. It worked really well for me, and if you are willing to go and test out the phone and try out the new phone, feel free to go in, get Fortnite, try that out on it. I personally thought it run actually quite well. I'm using iPhone 8 at the moment. I might have to use my old iPhone because for some reason I don't have Fortnite on this phone when I actually got the skin. But the iPhone 8, I've got Fortnite on it now, and it does run alright. It runs very similar to this, so I didn't really notice a difference. The frame rate still dropped in most sections of the game and was very unexpected, so I'm glad that it actually run alright, but it didn't run as good as you were playing on console or PC, so I wouldn't be buying this phone purposely for Fortnite itself. It just personally wasn't my favourite thing to play on it, and it didn't really work out that well. The phone itself, I'm not a Samsung fan, so I can't give it too many pluses. I just don't really understand the user interface very well because I've always had an iPhone, but obviously I know a little bit about it. I'm not 100% sure, but when I went and tested out the phone, I wanted to just test out different features, general features that you usually test out, like the camera, like the text options and stuff like that, and whatever things you're really testing out on the phone, like Safari, or when I say that I mean Google. Obviously on Apple it's Safari, but testing out like the search engine, testing out a bunch of different stuff, and that's what I basically did. So go and do that in the store, and hopefully you can get a go on Fortnite and gain access to the Galaxy skin. Remember, you do need to play free games and return to the lobby lobby, do not click leave game or jump off the map. Make sure you just land tilted and get killed. That's what I did 3 times and gained access to the skin. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay because it's some awesome Galaxy skin gameplay here on the actual score game mode, which unfortunately has been taken off now. Me and Rain here smashing through the game mode, trying to get the win on kills. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, if you're new to the channel, stick around for daily Fortnite content. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And this is Postbox Pat, signing out. A little Easter egg in this section. I haven't put an Easter egg in my videos for a while, but if you've made it to this part in the video, comment down below tree and I'll know you found the Easter egg. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and this is Postbox Pat, signing out.